This is a 2018 Subaru Wrx Sti, and here's the thing. When I was a young boy, I used to dream of owning a Subaru because I'd see them tear through the plains of Naivasha while dominating the WRC Safari Rally. But these days, Subaru as a company is a very different beast. They make these boring cars with hybrids and CVTs. And the rally program? Well, they don't even think that's important anymore. They cancelled it back in, 2011. But this car, this is a reminder of the good old days when Subarus used to excite us all. For starters, if you look down here, you'll notice something very strange to the Subaru brand these days. A manual gear knob and also a manual handbrake. If you don't know what either of these mean, just ask your grandpa. These are very, very special. So it's not a CVT and it's not one of those buttons with a P on it. So therefore, my friends, this is not your boring Subaru. Let's look at what's underneath this carbon fiber bonnet. It's a 2-liter turbocharged flat 4 engine, the EJ20, a very familiar engine, but it's been tuned by Subaru Technica International to produce 302 horsepower and 422 Newton meters of torque. Now, Subaru boys have a reputation for dodgy tunes, but believe it or not, this car, despite what it looks like, is actually stock from factory. Because the owner of the car knows that the engineers at STI know a thing or two more than Otis, your roadside mechanic. He might have left the engine stock, but there's a bit of spice that he's added to this car, like the suspension. So it's air suspension with these quick controls here for the suspension geometry. And that's why when you look at the wheels, they have a negative camber to them, and that's supposed to help with cornering. And speaking of wheels, look at those. These are the most beautiful wheels I've seen today. It's 19-inch wheels, low profile, offset, and then look at the brakes. They are perforated and also ventilated. And the brake calipers, they are STI branded. And of course, it's not a WRX Sti without an absolutely enormous rear spoiler. And of course, it's carbon fiber. Moving on below here, you have your quad-tip exhaust system and this rear diffuser, which is made of plastic, but I think looks really nice. And then you have your F1 style brake light at the center there. And this, my friends, is how it sounds. So my friends, if you want a Subaru that will not suck your soul with a boring CVT, come for this one. It only goes for 5 million Kenya shillings. Find the number in the description and we'll talk about how you will own this car.